All right, TJ, what's going on, bro?
How you doing, Larry?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. The last time we spoke, it was at the beginning of the quarantine.
Yes.
Now, since then, what have you been doing? I mean, I know for me, I've gained weight. I've gained some weight. I've been in the house. How about you?
Larry, you're not alone, man. As my Uncle Mike said, you are not alone.
Crazy.
I've been gaining weight too, man. I'm gonna say I gained about 15 pounds since
Yeah,
we
I'm with you.
started. And
I'm with you.
it's a combination of just of eating and being stuck, but it's also I don't know. I haven't felt that motivation to work out. Maybe because I haven't been able to get to the gym. I don't know what it
Right.
is.
Right. Now, for me, I had to get back on the right track because, as I told you before, I had a heart attack in August.
Mm,
And I fell off the wagon being in quarantine, eating like crazy.
mm.
So I started feeling those palpitations.
Yeah,
I started
man.
feeling those with the stuff I was eating. So it's very, very serious that we eat the right way, eat the right stuff. Now, I went on a plant based diet.
Good for
You know,
you.
yes, plant based, um, vegetables and the meatless meatballs and stuff like that by Gardeins. It sounds, nasty, but it's really good.
Good.
Really good, bro.
I commend you for that, man. That's something that I've always wanted to try. I just never had that willpower. I don't know. I love junk food and I love
Yeah,
snacks a little bit too much, man.
me too. The late
But
night eater
yeah, yeah.
snack.
So I'm working on it though, Larry. I'm trying to get there. You know.
Right, right. So what are some of the things you eat, like as far as when you snack? And what are some of the junk food that you eat?
All right. I I, you know what? I'm like a kid in that way, Larry. I love anything colorful. Like how these cereal manufacturers they make it all colorful for the kids. They get me
Right.
every time. Those fruit snacks, and I love cookies. I love chips. I love anything that you're not supposed to eat. That's what I like.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. See,
yeah.
I was the kind of guy that I like the burgers with the fried egg on top.
Oh my
With, dude, I would have the burger with the egg, with the fried egg, and when you bite it, the yolk oozes all over the meat.
God. Okay. See,
A
first
heart
of all,
attack waiting to happen.
I've never had that, and I've actually never heard of that, Larry. And I'm not an egg guy, so that doesn't sound so amazing to me. But I know what that's like because there's many things like that, like pizza.
Yeah.
I love me some burgers as well. Fried chicken. I love all that, so I can relate to that kind of luxurious type of eating where you don't care about any of the repercussions. You just want to eat.
Right. You just want to eat it. Now, if we have anybody that's looking at this, and you're a health and fitness guru, and you want to hit me up, just make sure you inbox me. You know what I mean, and tell us what kind of exercise we can do at home to get through this thing, and what should we put in our diet. Now, with
Hmm.
that being said, let's go on a tour of your
Okay.
fridge and your house, and let the
Okay.
fans see what's in there, bud. Let us see it.
Okay, and this is kind of I don't really know exactly, but it's probably yeah. See, we're big on water, and
Right,
it's pretty rare because we haven't been to the market in a while. So
right,
this right here is my go-to thing. This is like I love fruit and but I love fruit punch,
oh yeah,
and
yeah,
this is like my healthy version of it because it's not as much sugar, and I don't even know if it's healthier, but these almond milk and stuff. That's
that's pretty
my
good,
my
pretty
that's
good.
the rest of my family. That's not me though. I go here, which is kind of the old school regular
Right, the regular whole
milk,
milk. Is
but
that whole milk?
it's whole milk, but it's organic.
Okay,
So I'll take that. And then all of this is not me. I usually come right here to the Coke,
yeah,
and this is probably my like I don't drink alcohol, but this Coke right here is like my alcohol because it
yeah,
has so much sugar and it's not the best thing for you, and
right,
I got kids, so we do this Capri Sun thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
um and there's Gatorades back here, but we're kind of short on supply because like the rest of the world we haven't really been able to get to the market, so we have to time it, and order in.
Right.
But that's not really my danger zone. My danger zone is in this pantry,
Okay.
and it seems like we still got a nice stack here. But see the Captain
It's
Crunch berries.
Captain Crunch, yeah, that's my favorite right there. Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms are my go-to cereal.
See, and this one right here, these Fruity Pebbles,
Fruity Pebbles, yeah. Okay.
Oreo cookies, and then here are the chips. And then my wife, she cooks an amazing breakfast, and we have to do Aunt Jemima light syrup.
There you go.
So there's Aunt Jemima regular, but I'm a big believer of Aunt Jemima light. I think it tastes better, and I think it's like half the calories. But
Yeah.
So that's my thing, and like I said, it gets me every day, and I'm working on it. It's just I guess being in this pandemic, you kind of have to get. I found myself I'm in like this mentality of not a vacation because that's the wrong word, but like where you're
Right.
off. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And you're not. There's no structure, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Just
it's
regular down. It's like downtime. Like
it,
yeah.
and it's been costing me, and like I said, I've gained probably 15 pounds, but as we move out of it and as the summer comes, I'll find my motivation and lose it and get back to a healthier weight.
You're right. Now they're starting to open up parts of our city here. Is the same thing happening where you at?
It is. It's the same thing here. But I went a couple days ago out for the first time in like 3 weeks. And I got to be honest, I was a little disappointed. No one was wearing masks, no one was wearing gloves, and people were just acting like nothing happened. And no one in my family has gotten sick or anything, but I know people who have, and it's a real thing. When they had
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
they were struggling, gasping for air and things. So although I don't know anyone in front of me who had it, I respect what this virus can do, and I'm not trying to take no chances. So I'm staying home for a bit longer than what is allowed.
That's what I was gonna ask you next. Were you gonna stay in longer than what they?
I am, and because I pulled my kids out a week before the schools made closed down.
Right.
And I don't believe in taking chances. I know this is a new virus and something we've never experienced before. So I'm not trying to learn with everyone, and honestly, because I know how the media has treated me and my family over the years, I
Yeah.
know that they're what they want to report sometimes is going to be what's best for them and not necessarily the exact accurate,
Right.
information. So I, once I started seeing the effect of what was happening in Europe and Asia, I slowed down and got more serious about it.
Right. Now let me ask you this. Now your Uncle Michael always wore a mask.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason for that mask? Did he ever say what it was? Because now it's like, okay, he
Yeah.
did it.
What did he know, right?
Right. Exactly.
And it's funny because people always made fun of him for any reasons, and that was one of them. But I genuinely feel he knew that medicine. I can say it like this: my uncle used to always say, "Be careful with what you eat," and be careful. Just because it says this and doesn't mean it's necessarily healthy for you. And he was saying that before they were forced to put stuff on packages. So he was telling this when I was a little kid, and he's always been into what's healthy and what's right. So I think those masks was simply just to keep him safe and keep
Right.
him. He sung every day and recorded and toured. So he was trying to keep his immune system as strong as possible. But looking back, it looks like we're going to be in a good 6-month period of all of us wearing masks, hopefully.
Yeah.
And that's what my uncle was doing anyway. So
now, quick question on this one: do you have one of his masks in your possession?
good question. I don't. If I looked hard, maybe in an old storage unit, I may, but not off the top of my head. But like back then, it was just something you didn't really pay attention to.
Think about it.
You didn't think about, So
right now, for the fans, what's your favorite part of the house? Number one, wait, before you answer that, where are you right now? LA or Vegas?
I'm in LA.
Okay.
I'm in LA. Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite part of the house for you? Where do you go to relax in your house?
I'm either here in the kitchen or in my back little office room where I do all my work. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. Now, take us on a small tour. I know you can't do it. You probably got some personal stuff in there. But
Yeah.
take us on a small tour of what you got going on there. Is there a studio in your house?
They're not in this house, because this actually house was my grandmother's house, and you know, my personal house is actually in Corona, and I do have
Oh,
a studio there, and it's more, I should say, like decorated for me,
right.
where this one's more has my grandmother's touch.
Right.
But yeah, I usually just if I'm not with my family and not with my kids or outside swimming, I'm usually just in my little office area, you know, either reading, doing work, or you know, watching TV or whatever.
Right.
And
Well,
here's the thing: I would love to show it to you, but it's so messy right now. My wife would kill me. She would kill
we'll
me,
save
Larry.
that. We'll save it for the other house. When you get to the other house, then you can take us on a tour of that one.
That sounds like a plan, man. That one will be cleaner too.
Yeah. Plus the whole quarantine thing, I'm pretty sure you have some stuff going on there. So
It's a little messy, you know, and
we'll take
it's
a look.
yeah.
Yeah. But man, thank you so much for inviting us into your home.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean? And you know how we do. We stay in touch, and we'll come up with something else for the
I love
fans.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, keep doing
Yeah,
your
man.
thing, Larry, and it's good seeing you, man, and stay healthy, my man.
Definitely, bro. Take it easy, man.
All right, bro.
All right, buddy.